Hello everyone, JVC1103 here. Welcome back to some more Monster Jam Steel Titans 1. Yeah, I have just purchased the Steel Titans 2 game. Well, the base version. So, March 2nd. Yay! I could have got the Power Up edition and got a day early, but you can see on screen I already have Steel Titans 1 with all its DLC, so yeah, it's kind of not to waste a little money, essentially. I'm literally so hyped for this game, especially since the Stone Crusher photo was leaked. It's kind of funny how I'm going to start off with El Toro Loco, since if you looked in the stands at the Stone Crushers doing a stompy, you'll notice a El Toro Loco black banner. Now, it's kind of weird that El Toro Loco isn't a part of the 38 base trucks. If you pre-order the game, you get Higher Education Inverse, but that kind of leads into the leak of the game, and when Microsoft trophies, well, the achievements, they leaked a achievement that said unlocking an alternate livery. So I'm guessing that's how we're gonna get at least El Toro Loco and maybe the Max D's variants that was in this game. They're gonna come back, maybe. It would be nice to see the Fire and Ice trucks as well in their variants. They're just not going to be added to the game. They're just going to be an alternate color scheme, so they already exist in trucks, which kind of leaves a weird question mark on why Avenger is technically going to have 2 slots, but it's kind of understandable since Avenger wasn't a part of Fire and Ice. Apparently, well, if y'all don't know, Avenger was picked for Team Fire, and Jim Cole surprised everyone at the All-Stars event, where he switched Avenger to represent his team he was for, and gave it that sick-looking Team Fire Avenger look. Oh, it's good to have that truck. I know in the trailer it's kind of not done, but from what was kind of weirdly leaked around the internet, the truck from the trailer is a little bit different than what it's being shown in the other screenshots around the internet, if they haven't been taken down. They also did show a screenshot of excuse me, of Son of a Digger, which is also confirmed for the game, but either it was a picture of the Wasteland or in the Highlands. So it's kind of be interesting to see what we're gonna find in these 5 worlds. But speaking of the truck roster, yeah, we know mostly going to be a couple Spin Master monster trucks. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen Sasquatch in Freebird, since, you know, in this game, Steel Titans 1, we got for Fire, we got Firebird, for was it Wildfire, and Yeti representing Sasquatch. It's kind of weird that they haven't brought those trucks back. But speaking of the real life trucks, we already know Higher Education, and we have Stone Crusher and the Ice Cream Man. It's kind of weird we haven't heard any notice of their teammates. The Ice Cream Man, the Raising Cane truck, and the other 2 AMs or sponsor trucks, that being the Wolf's Head, and the Exterminator, which currently everyone really wants those trucks in Spin Masters. My toy collecting games are kind of over. But it'd be pretty nice to have the new Exterminator and the Wolf's Head monster truck in the game. And also, mostly, since I'm from Maryland, I would love to see Black Stallion and Overkill Evolution. And if they still got the rights to use the Taurus, since I'll come back to Stone Crusher and Iron Warrior, which we haven't seen. Iron Warrior are part of the Team Vitals camp. That's the one of the trucks most likely may not be put in the game, but it would be nice to see Black Stallion and Overkill Evolution get put in the game. Yep. Not enough speed, not enough speed. But going back to the Team Stone Crusher, the teammate truck Hook that was originally an Escalade body, but changed over to a Chevrolet Silverado. Bad Company, it's kind of amazing that Bad Company, or its teammate Faz Metal, hasn't been put in the game yet as well. That's one of the trucks I really do hope they get in the game, because Bad Company, in a way, kind of did the same thing like Avenger, but in the opposite. Bad Company was drafted to Team Ice, and when it showed up for the All-Star event in Las Vegas, the Bad Company livery was decked out in Team Ice. So I really hope that Bad Company also gets in the game, and it also gets the same treatment as Avenger, and we see the Team Ice variant. And knowing how, since both Bad Company and Avenger wasn't a part of the Fire and Ice line for Spin Masters, there's chances that that's basically gonna be a slot trucks. Let's do it to skills. Why not? Let's rock it with Son of a Digger. But yeah, I really do hope that if we're gonna get more trucks as DLCs, we haven't got the Zombie versus Hunters from 2020. But this year in 2021, the Gears versus Godixley that was shown in the 2021 yearbook. That would be nice to see those two as well. But most of us would like to see real life trucks, or trucks kind of like Max D Black, even though they didn't fully compete in the World Hits. We can actually, you know, play with real trucks in a way. That's a good place to set it down. Definitely. But when it comes to what we've seen from the trailer, I'm really interested in what these 5 worlds, their secrets that they said that the game is gonna have. What kind of Easter eggs that they're also gonna put in the game. Because you know how they like to put Easter eggs in some of the the Rainbow Studios games. Let's do one more event to close this game off. I'm not gonna stop playing the game, it's just I have over 100 videos. There's enough content to hopefully hold you guys over until March the 2nd. And let's do it with the G-Man himself. The Black and Green Wrecking Machine Gravedigger. I find it kind of interesting, once again, they use Gravedigger for one of the poster trucks, and Higher Education will be replacing Max D. Nothing wrong with Max D. Kind of wish it was on the Willys chassis. I know. Yup, definitely just screw that up. The Willmans chassis. Because front wheel, engine in the front, body lower. That reminds me, I really hope we get Bulldozer, since they just showed off Bulldozer. And hopefully we get Teammates. Even though we know both trucks are going to be on the Monster Jam chassis, which I'm not complaining about. I really do hope when it comes to also to the Teammates trucks, we also get Maximum Destruction. That's another truck that's kind of requested. And secondly, if we get to have a version with spikes. I'm not a big fan of the spike version. I'm more of a fan of the 3D body from the 10th anniversary. That one was nice. I think the spikes was a bit too much. But that's just my opinion. And when we're talking about 2021 trucks, for the Elements, they're gonna do a redesign of Gravedigger, just with a darker red to represent this year. Instead of Gravedigger being Earth, it's gonna be fire. So that was an interesting screenshot that showed up. I just cannot wait for March the 2nd. The wait is finally over. I'm gonna shut that off a little underhandedly. Went to right there. As we come to the line, control. We're in control. We didn't want it. Nice way to give the game a little bit of break on the content. Pretty much. Well, everyone, that's it for this video. I'm JVC1103. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment. And if you did enjoy what you saw today, consider subscribing for more gameplay content. And just to remind, this is going to be the last video for the time being when it comes to monster trucks. Steel Titans 2, March the 2nd, since I already pre-ordered the game. Until then, I got a couple of games that I want to plan to do to start up for March, which you'll see. But until then, I hope to see you guys then. Be safe, and see you next time. Peace.